We designed these homes to be specifically net zero. So my goal was to design a home that produced all the energy it needed on site. And we did that through tightening up the envelope, increasing R values, introducing windows that have triple pane glass, all those things that would be critical to reducing the energy load to begin with.
The origins of the project are sort of heartwarming in that Chuck Reese, the builder, who lives just up the hill, I think has been heavily invested in energy efficient, more modestly scaled houses for a long time.
Then we looked at size, and size, we figured we could probably deal with homes that are 1,500 to 2,000 square feet. And then we started looking at supply. Energy supply by way of photovoltaics primarily, which on the face of these houses you can see it's all the laminates that go on. And then we put, this house in particular, we put solar hot water panels on.
They approached Chuck. I think Chuck got a limited pool of investors together, talked to me, we worked together a lot, and said, gee, we want to build some really good energy efficient houses in this little south-facing bowl in Hinesburg, just on the outskirts of town. I would say the design, some of the simpler principles of just orienting a house and situating a house on a piece of land go a long way towards making a house energy efficient.
Through the process of geothermal from the well, tightening up the house, and providing electricity to run that heat pump, we have in fact achieved net zero energy. That house right behind me, the first year, produced 68 kilowatt hours more than it needed for the whole year, which includes all the plug loads, utility loads, heat loads, domestic hot water, everything.
When I was in architecture school, there was this wonderful book called Design with Climate by Victor Olge. And you go back further than that to some of the basic principles involved in Greek town planning. You go to Delphi, say, for example. Well, all of these Greek communities sit in these south-facing bowls. The amphitheaters, the agoras, the major marketplaces, the dwellings, they're all sort of, central heating wasn't around at that particular time. And that's really what we're trying to do now. And this was a perfect little south-facing bowl. It happened to have a wetland right in the middle of it where we couldn't build. So, here you had a great view to the south. You had the topography helping you. We could shelve all of these houses into the hillside, put most of the glass to the south side. It's a little like a tree, the way it sort of searches for the sunlight to sustain itself.
That was one of our goals, is to say, look, you can do this. This is not something that happens in the future. This is something that's happening now. And I personally feel like if we can demonstrate that with a subdivision of 6 homes, I don't see why we're building any other way.